What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Alibaba Group Holdings with the ticker symbol BABA. I will first be going over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. Here we have BABA on the daily chart. Since last week, Friday, price did break down lower. On Monday, it found some sort of temporary bottom, and we did reverse higher. So this looks like a failed breakout below that double bottom that was created back on November 22nd of 2024 at one point, and then right around 23rd of December of 2024, price broke through those levels, and then we reversed higher. So this looks bullish in the short term. You can see that price is struggling to go down lower. This was the measure move right here. This is all one leg. Let me go back on the regular scale. This is all one leg down right over here that the bears did. This was the start of the second leg, and you see that they're struggling to go down lower towards that $75 target. So if we do see continued buying pressure, which looks likely, then we could see price rally towards the high 80s and possibly even the lower 90s. So overall, it looks pretty good for right now. It looks like price is breaking through this downward trend line right over here. We're no longer below it. This trend line right here, the bullish one, maybe we are starting to regain it as support, so it could be adjusted slightly, or maybe we're back testing for resistance, and then price continues trending on lower. Overall, I'd say it's short-term more bullish than bearish because we're back above the prior support level that price did break through. So the expectation is continued buying pressure unless we see a strong break below the 82 level. So BABA is in a situation where it can decide on where it wants to go. Doesn't want to be bullish, doesn't want to be bearish. So it's setting up to be bullish, but it could easily still change its mind and continue to drop down lower. So overall, we'll have to wait and see, but it's still looking pretty good for right now. Before it wasn't looking that good. Now it's looking much better. Here's a look at the weekly chart. Overall dominant technical pattern. Let's see, dominant technical pattern DTP is a range pattern dating back to about March of 2022. So almost 3 years of just trading sideways in this big range pattern. Price was trying to work its way to the bottom side of the range, but it looks like it's struggling to. So that means that we could see a rally take place. If you draw a trend line off of these swing lows, maybe we're still kind of technically respecting this bullish trend line. And this bearish one looks to be almost invalidated if we do continue to see strong buying. Maybe we just back tested it for support. So we'll see what happens. Overall, I'm expecting higher prices in the short term, looking for the high 80s, low 90s. But if we see strong selling develop, because it can work, it can work either way. When the price action is bullish and bearish at the same time, which is most of the time, to be honest, there's not a strong imbalance on the chart between buyers and sellers, then it can decide on a bullish or bearish direction. It's not a strong indication of which way it wants to go. As right now, it's looking slightly more bullish than bearish, especially with the way the market is going generally. I'm expecting this to also rally. So let's see what happens. But as of right now, it looks like we did see a failed breakout. That definitely did occur, and price is back in that orange range. If we see continued buying pressure, I'm looking for the high 80s, low 90s. If all of a sudden we do find resistance and sell off strongly right through the low 80 level, then we're going to be probably going back to the 70s, and then possibly the $68 level from there. So that's all I have for Bob on the daily weekly charts. I think give it a couple more days, couple more weeks, and we'll have much better idea of where it wants to go in the short term. So all that for Bob on the daily weekly charts. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.